Weird. I'm in your videos and yeah. I am. Up there we are. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Since you're gonna be an Empyrion, you might as well hop into the SPS server and see the ship I've built. That's fun. You know what? My internet's so terrible. It takes an hour for me to switch between experimental and the most stable branch. Yeah, it hurts. I run in kilobytes. God, I wish I was. It'd probably get me better internet. Hmm. Very sleek. I can hear myself. That's fun. It records mine, oddly enough. Looks nice, though. Hmm. There seems to be like a... Yeah, like a 5-second lag or something. Something's firing, which would be you. Nice station. Yours? So everything that I just saw, have you built most, if not all of it, by yourself? All right. Looks like a good start. Ah. Hmm. All right. God, I love the point 0.8 textures for the engines. Just so much better. I see. Yeah, I do mostly stuff I found on the workshop. I'm not a terribly great builder. Huh. Uh, yeah, I can build. I can't really mass produce stuff, but I have built one or two things. I had this really nice carrier myself that was like it was basically a big trapezoid, and it looks so good. I was so happy with it. But then, of course, the game updates and all the blueprints in the old factory got wiped. All the player made ones, nope, they're gone. Yep. Should upload it to Steam now that I think about it, but hindsight is 2020. Yeah. By the way, on the workshop, I'm seeing a lot about having all thrusters exposed for forward patch. So I guess that's going to be a thing. But it's probably going to be. Hey, wait, can you do me a favor? Just go into your free camera and look directly down from the top of your ship. Honestly, that design is perfect. Your shadow must be terrifying. uh,
This has absolutely no armaments on it. All it has two drones.
yeah. Its size is the weapon.
Yeah.
That's a lot of harvest boxes. Hmm. Have you encountered the abandoned ship POI in space? But I mean like there's a big fairly popular like giant miner that they converted into a POI from the workshop, and it is nasty. I checked it out when I did a little spying on point 8. It is nasty. I didn't go through it completely because I didn't want to spoil the surprise of everything in there, but it is whew. I hope you like the sound of nightmares. Yeah, you know the abandoned mine, how infested that is? Think if you smash two of those together and then you slapped it into space. But hey, it has its own gravity. Hey, it's compact. Mm. Basically, you're saying if this thing even gets looked at the wrong way, it'll explode. I see. Yeah. So what do you think of point 8 so far? Yeah, I like the ability to repair to a template. Yeah. Yeah, I did a little work with it, and I found that repair to template only works with the tier 2 version of the repair station, which kind of sucks, but wow, that's convenient. There's a Cosium on a planet and it isn't spinning fireball? That's a surprise. Oh yeah. Anything drastically different about the world gen that you've seen?
The,
Wow. So they've definitely made them a lot larger then. That's gonna suck if you land 15 or 16 kilometers away from where you want to be. Oh boy. It might be faster just to go around in space and just move around the planet that way. Maybe that's just yeah, I think that's it cuz it's certainly possible to land near certain landmarks that you can see from space, like lakes and large mountains and such. That's where I prefer to build any bases that I build is where large recognizable landmarks are from space. Hmm. But hey, at least it's generating. Could be worse. Honestly, it's keeping up with you and kind of moving ahead, so. And you don't exactly need the land right now as you're flying. By the way, how's the radar system work out? Like with the new detector attachment and stuff, because I haven't. How do you use it? So it's just automatic? So do you have to press like a button to? I know the ore scanner just sits in your inventory like the diamond toggle. Oh, okay. Hotbar, yeah. Okay. Yeah. seems like they're planning to do a lot of optimization though in this patch though, so this probably will get fixed. Like this is pre-release patch, so hmm, nice. I see they set the limit on the speed of small vessels a little farther. That way you can traverse the planet quicker. So you based in a desert? Uh, all under. Oh, hmm. Thought it was underground for a moment. Then again. Oh yeah, how's these solar panels working out? I've always found them interesting to use. Okay. And they just kind of add passively to your power if they have enough sun? Okay. So color is efficiency, number of dots is just strength. Okay. Oh no, I don't think that is a bug. It looks like it's more of a feature to keep you protected somewhat. Yeah. I mean, that kind of makes sense. You really shouldn't be in any kind of ship that's being actively repaired. Especially when it's using sci-fi space magic. You don't want to mess with that. Uh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Only level 12 too. So you're saying that's on the workshop? Alright, I might just have to steal it. Should be your items or something. I found it already. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I've just been looking for a little SV that's warp capable and has some light armament just to toot around and scout the galaxy. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Like I said, I really like the look of it. Honestly, it looks very sleek and well designed. And I'd hate for Rotten to hear this, but the ships he has does in SPS they're not good looking. They're functional, but they're not good looking. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little SV that isn't warp capable, but I'm thinking of changing it so that it is. I call it the field mouse. It's basically just a small thing. Cheap, dirt cheap, all hardened steel. It's got two miniguns. It's made to be carting you around for auto miner to auto miner. Oh yeah. There's a ship I saw in the workshop that's basically a max tier thruster for an SV. A seat, a fuel tank, a generator, and an RCS, and that's it. It's a thruster seat. and it, yeah. What I don't like about this, what I don't really like about this update for the game is cockpits have to be centralized in order for the third-person camera to be centralized, which angers me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I can't play the game anymore kind of change. It's just really annoying. Anyway, yeah, if you wanna swap out versions and come see the massive ship I've made. Actually, hang on, wait a no. Yeah, it'd be probably quicker if you swap versions than I did. I feel like capital vessels should move faster than they do in space. No, it's like 90 something, 96 I think. Because you would think that a bigger vessel with massive engines in space where weight doesn't really matter except for inertia, it'd be slower to get up to speed, but it'd be faster overall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before uh a engines just kind of look, meh. Now they look really good. And they have a couple different models for some types of engines now too, so you're not just dealing with the same model everywhere. What's behind door number 3, Jim? Oh yeah. Is the deposit system they're using still voxel, or is it gonna be the way they've been experimenting with? Honestly, for speed, the experimental way is what I like the most, but it makes more sense for it to be voxel based. So a mix of both would be fine. Yeah. I feel like it. Huh. Yeah. Empyrion's always been lovely like that. Makes more sense that they go through glass than just a solid block, but if it works, it works. I like to think that with those harvesters, what you're really doing is just piling a thick blanket of cut grass and wood on top of your ship. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. The new constructor look. How do you think of that? Wow. Yeah, farming's always been a little OP with the XP. I am but a simple corn farmer. Here's my wares. Weird. Does that happen normally? Oh. Okay. I like how they somehow manage to simplify food and yet make medical a lot more complex. Oh yeah, that's right. You can have multi-directional cockpits that and have weapons facing different ways so each cockpit only accesses those, right? Yep. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some weird creations that are gonna absolutely take that and either twist it or break it or do something extreme to it in the future. Good old inertia. You didn't need to be moving anyway, right? Yeah. But hey, for all this game has got, it's gone a long way. Yeah. Worst case scenario. I mean, this is the worst case scenario that nobody else wants to be. This could be No Man's Sky. Oof. Definitely. All the hype for No Man's Sky should have been placed into this game. I mean, this game isn't even done updating yet. It's still in alpha. I mean, you gotta wonder how long will they keep updating and adding new stuff to this game till they finally release it as a full game. Just press Y. Press Y. Okay. No. Nice. So yeah, going along with the complexities of multiple different ways to treat your illnesses, multiple different illnesses to treat. Oh yeah, also, The new player-made anti-player turret looks awesome. So weird knowing that some people could be completely new to this game to the point where they don't know what a fridge does. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it does cap out to a point where you've got a big enough ship with enough guns that nothing really poses a problem to you. But that's when you go to public servers and you do PvP. Oh, so they made them much harder? Oh, that's ought to be interesting. Oh yeah, they also redid a lot of icons for things. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like the basic ingot look they had before. Yeah, but I do love a lot of the visual changes they've made. Loading up your repair station? Ah. Oh yeah, they've also upgraded the AIs to everything, haven't they, in general? Yeah, I guess the only direction you could really go in a survival game like this is make things deadlier. Add more. Sorry. It probably is. With how much they're changing this experimental branch, they probably don't have enough time to really manipulate anything about the game. On a large scale, anyway.
A lot of asteroids out here. Easy harvest. Sucks.
Yeah, that's the normal limit for SVs in space. Like I said, I think in the long run, a CV should definitely be able to go faster than an SV.
This right here is called the Razor.
And it lives up to its name, I'm going to guess. You don't have anything terribly valuable on your character, do you? Ah, okay. You know you can just press F6 and it'll get rid of your waypoints on screen? Yeah. So you don't need to delete them. Ooh, it looks really good. Those are homing rockets. It's still shooting at you. So they've added homing rockets to POIs now, have they? Hmm.
60.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't die in one shot as it just did without very heavy weapons. Well, you did throw it directly into what is named a razor.
Made a bunch of
You need one? I've got them by the thousands. I'm making a business of it.
so cheap. Had to.
I couldn't resist. They were on sale, so I had to buy 20 of them.
And
It's dirt cheap.
it's like it's.
Mm.
It's
So you're going with kind of an aircraft carrier look? Ah. So you plan on annihilating absolutely anything that dares even come close to below you? Wow. That sounds like a great time for some teamwork. Sounds like you need a team of 2 or 3 people in heavily armored ships just to kind of gnaw at that thing.
If you see the front of the that is still
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
go back there. But that's and the big flat downside.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of
Wow. You know what though? It's a good thing we have repair bays that can repair CVs from templates now. So as long as you keep like the core, some thrusters, some basic functionality, and you can get it to a repair station, you can just rebuild it after an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess you just need to be in sun, not the sun actually touching the plants. Huh. I knew it worked with the sun, it's just I didn't know how specific it wanted. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So about
see
how
if I can
Oh, sorry.
drop the patch. Go around it.
Alright. I'll be waiting in the server. Do you remember the last place you logged off in? Alright. I'm in the you know the USS Space Dementia, Nomnicron orbit?
No, but I'll find
Space station. Yeah, you yeah. What I'm doing right now is I'm just building ammo for all the turrets it has. That way I can use it as it's meant to be. Oh yeah, the Yamato.
Yeah,
And it's got themed SV fighters that work with it.
shit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you like boats in space, that's the build for you. Yeah. I'm always completely amazed by how beautiful some people can build this stuff. Like look at that picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's funny. A Japanese battleship built by a Russian on a on American Steam. This is this is truly no borders here. Hmm. Yeah, the fighter that he's got themed with it also looks great as well, and it fits very well. Yeah, see, the switch over from versions that you just did, which only took you 10 seconds, takes me about an hour. Yeah. Eh. Oh yeah, the Atlantis city. Yeah, if you wanna if you wanna host an entire small city's worth of faction in one vessel, there you go. Go fast, aim up. Huh. Oh yeah, auto level. Yeah, if you ever had any concerns about hosting an entire faction's worth of people on one vessel, there you go. Concerns be gone.
Oh, the ladybug does.
Yeah, yeah. It's also really far behind. The creator hasn't updated in a while, so you can't use it in these recent versions. The Hawken is just is one of the prefab starters. Angel Spire looks okay. Yeah, yeah. It's odd. Yeah, it's odd though. Well, like most games, you're gonna have your hit and miss creations, but Empyrion seems to have a large majority of their creations really more of hits. If anything, just not your style kind of hit. Like that Winnebago. Yeah. That's true style right
It's
there.
got the manic
Yeah, I saw.
wonder.
Yeah, all I did was look up F-16. You might want to add more screenshots than that if you want anyone to really.
Oh, I've had 7 people.
Doesn't surprise me. Really good looking. You know what? It's actually perfect that you're coming on anyway because I need uh I need help moving my HVs from the vessel I was in to my new CV. I was really just planning on having you fly the thing down planet side, then I cart over the HVs, and then everything is happy. You could probably keep it if you want to. I'm not gonna disassemble it. It's just too much of a pain. I could, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, pretty much. You might as well just leave them public and just let whoever else wants to take it. Hmm. Yeah. But hey, considering what this game has, it could always be worse. But now they need to refine it though. Optimize it. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it just needs more refining. Optimization, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice to in a world I quickly made. Wow, into the game? Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I've got a. Yeah, this adds this adds even more irony to the fact that I have terrible internet. I have a really good computer too. My graphics card is a 1060. I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, it's beautiful. It has blue lights. Blue lights are the biggest feature, honestly. Oh, you're the one with the pirate ship. Yeah, I'm in Omnicron. I was always wondering who owned that beauty.
Yeah, it was,
That isn't just boredom, that's inspiration right there. Omnicron.
yeah, just had forgot it.
I think the nicest bit about this CV is, well, you'll see when you get here, because it's kind of hard to explain. I'm terrible at explaining things anyway. There you are. It's always impossible to find things in space just by your mini-map alone.
Very difficult for sure.
There's no,
You're translating 3D to it.
yeah, there's no like good way they've implemented to determine too high or too low. No, not on Omicron in space at the boat. You'll see in the mini-map where I am, if you open it up. Yeah. Yeah, the ship with the HVs I have, is over here. From the side, this CV does kind of look like a giant tooth. I'm gonna be honest, but it's got that cool pointy angular way. Yeah, yeah, it's an interesting design, that's for sure. There you are. You finally popped in. See what I mean? This is the front of the ship, and this is what's supposed to hit the planet. And from the side, voila. Yeah, yeah. And the way the gravity works is, when it's sitting like this on the planet, it works like a normal base, and even in space, because it flies like this, which is great. The gravity still looks like you're on a planet. So here, if I just move down and then let you hop in.
Oh, the thrust.
Yeah. Let me turn the front towards you. Everything is set on a sensor, so no light is on without you being in the room to turn it on. So let me just meet you in the front here. That was my old CV. As you can see, I'm taking... What? Too small. I had much bigger aspirations. Yeah. Anyway, you see where I am with the entrance? Or are you at the Challenger? Alright. I'm right in front of your ship. Oh, you're in like the large central hangar on top? Alright. Yeah, those blue lights that came on when you went near, I had to adjust those because they were severely way too bright. Well, anyway, yeah. So as you can see, even though the front is downward, the ship sits like the front is facing, you know, this access. And then there's a huge central elevator here that leads to all the levels. And each level is color-coded too. Yeah. And then the very bottom level is the cockpit area. And you can see how the ship is how the ship flies. The cockpit just faces downward. Where? Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Let me make this faction. That might make it easier for you. There we go.
I like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I fell instantly in love with this thing the moment I saw it. It is a little hard to get up from here, though, but you just have to take a side and crawl up. Oop, 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 that, oh. Yeah. A little bit of warning. Yeah, here. Let me, now that I think about it, I never checked if this thing has any passenger seats. Yeah. Oh, well. I'll craft one up. Give me a second. Okay, so I'll show you the levels as we go. So this is obviously base level, red. Next level is the industrial level, orange. Door still locked for you? Okay. This is the industrial level. This is where all the mining... Where'd you go? Oh yeah, here. Here's where production and mining vessels go for HVs and stuff. Each ramp... Huh? Oh look, each ramp is automated. So, yeah. And if you fly away, they automatically close and unlight up. Yeah. Player turrets above each opening at the bottom, so no players can just walk in. And then, of course, yeah, main production close to the HV hangar, so whenever you're done mining, you can just junk it right over to here. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen them on the workshop. Yeah, just maximizing. Yeah. Yeah. Also, this thing, it's only on 77% power, and yet with just the thrusters off, it can run for nearly 40 hours. So there's a lot of fuel in this thing. Yeah. Alright, you're in the elevator? Yeah, they all... The labeling is a little project of mine. I just like to organize as I go, and as I overflow on resources, I find new containers to put them in. Yeah. So which level are you on now? Ah, yellow level. Yeah, and it's got a nice little fancy central room for the warp as well, which I really love. This is for warp processing, although I've kind of centralized everything down to the industrial level. Mess hall-ish thing. And then another secondary elevator.
That water room. So
It is. It really is. There's no door to get into it, but you don't really need to. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this ship has everything. And then next level, the green and next level above are kind of the same thing. This is just crew quarters stuff for if you have an imaginary crew. Showers, bathroom on each level. I mean, this thing is built with a nice dose of realism.
definitely.
Oh, and if you, have you seen the farm yet? Oh, you're gonna love the farm. Where are you at? Meet me at the main elevator for the green level. Yeah, where are you at? Ah, it does. It really does. Follow me. Now here's the real kicker. Because of the way the ship's built, where are you at? Okay. Because the way the ship's built, the farm has to be like this. So he's got walkways and everything. But look how big this farm is. Yeah, it spans several levels, and each walkway is able to access all of it. It's a little annoying, but it's space efficient. Yeah. When in doubt, farm the walls.
Drum.
Yeah,
Think you can farm with.
probably. Anyway. Yeah, and then over here is an elevator for all the farm levels, so you can quickly access each level. Like, the guy that built this really thought it through. And then the medical level is here. And more. Just more view room into this awesome warp chamber. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, now you can see why I wanted to build this ship. Next up is the purple level. This will be the hangar area where you came in from. Big automated doors and everything. And then next up is kind of the more residential relaxy area. Dark blue. Yeah, yeah. And each one, and these are like personal bedrooms with their own window to the outside. This thing is not meant to be in a fight, but it can certainly defend itself. In fact, I'm not even sure, but I'm pretty sure this thing is made of mostly combat steel.
Looks like it.
It definitely cost like it. Yeah, there's a bedroom on each side.
I haven't had any.
Yeah, it costs 32,000 Sathium to build. And like something insane iron. Oh yeah, 10,000 neodymium. Yeah. It took forever to get that much Sathium, but luckily with this kind of resource system. And then the observation deck. A little dark. But look at this. Perfect view. Yeah. Yeah. And it's definitely reflected on the build time it takes to build this monstrosity.
Shit.
The central elevator is over here. By the way, if you press shift while you're in an elevator, you go faster moving up or down. Also, each level lights up on its own in the elevator.
I see that.
Yeah. This ship is... I think this is quite possibly the best CV I've ever possibly found in the workshop, honestly. Like, this thing, it may not on the outside be a stunner, but it's just so good. Over here. See this door? Leads directly outside. Just gonna fall down to it, eh? Let me see. Is this the front or the back? Are you at the front? Oh. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Hands down. Here, let me drive the ship a little closer. Yeah, once this server updates to the 0.8 release, I'm gonna be so happy that template-wide repairs are gonna be made available. Because I'm never going to risk this thing, but now I don't have to in 0.8. I think you could actually, if you hollowed out my CV, park your ship inside of it. If you like cut down the sails, maybe. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, that sucks. If you save any blueprints in the 0.8 version, you can't bring them into 0.7, but you can bring 0.7 and 0.8. Alright.
I wanted to
Okay.
right behind the mast.
It's just a little hard to I got caught in the observation window in the I guess cockpit flight deck, I don't know. But and the gravity of my ship combines with the space dementia, make it a little hard to get up things. So right behind the mast here is the entrance. Alright. That's a problem. I appear to be inside the ship. Up there we go. Shutter doors don't like me. There we go. Now everything's working out. Yeah, that's basic, all right.
Up and behind this ventilator, and I'm going to shut on this walls to work.
Ah, so you're pumping irradiated air directly into your cockpit for most efficiency.
Yep, I like my cancer straight on. Yes, here.
I like it. I actually really like the look. Nice. I see you've got grow lights to keep all the wood alive. Nice. All right. That's great. Yeah, it's blocky, but it's got its own charm. Yeah. Wow. I haven't tested. Wow, that's impressive. I haven't tested out how the Asylum does in high G planets, but with so many engines, I assume it does well. For what? Oh, I've been using medium armor, honestly. I haven't been in very many combat situations that I haven't had a ship for. Alright. Yeah, I haven't raided very many POI, so I don't have much in terms of rare finding loot. Alright. Thank you. Oh, what do you think of the addition of the input survival crafter in point 8? The inbuilt, like it's in your inventory, the initial survival crafter?
Oh, it's very, very neat.
Yeah. But it seems they've added a little bit more complexity to the air game, including the ability to finally sleep through nights. Hallelujah. I really like that they've added that. Especially for people that want to do videos on Empyrion now. Now they have that option to sleep through the dark nights. So... yeah, they also have a large amount of POI presence. But the Asylum probably has more than enough weaponry on all sides to take care of anything that wants to wander up and have a little chat. Worst case scenario, I just start spinning. I just realized that my best option for offense and defense is just start spinning the crafts. Anyway, so you want to get those HVs and the Challenger moved over? Alright. Let me make the Challenger faction available. And then we'll just pilot both down onto Omnicron. Alright.
Oh yeah, I had a shit ton.
Huh. I have food if you need some. I have plenty of food. I have salami. Nobody can resist the delicious taste of salami. Here, where are you at now? Ah, you're in your, you're in that. With those two giant engines strapped to the sides, it better. By the way, there's no access point for ships if there's gravity on the top, so if you plan on accessing it on planet side, it will be a little bit harder. Entrances are on the side and in the front, and that elevator at the back of the ship leads up to the commands. As you can see, that ship is also a little cramped. Yeah, it's simple, it's convenient. Yeah, I kind of leached out. I realized I leached all. Now that I think about it, I leached all the fuel from it for this one because this thing is a behemoth.
It's full.
Alright. Yep. Yeah. Seriously though, do you think from the side it kind of looks like a giant tooth?
More like
Yeah. Yeah. This thing is meant to be like a giant drop base for a planet, so it's meant to drop face first into the planet and then be a mobile base, fully protected and everything. Here's hoping we don't spawn in right on top of a POI and I eat my words. Oh yeah, also, there's this really hilarious place on Omnicron where it's just a mountain of dead patrol vessels. I'm not kidding. It's got a good size to it too. It is a healthily sized tower. I don't even know how it hasn't despawned by this point, honestly. Oof. Love that planet loading lag.
oh, yeah, always.
Oh, this looks like a good a place as any. Love Omnicron for its flat spaces. No POIs, right? There's one, but it's far enough away, it doesn't matter. Oop, oop. 7 frames. Ah, there we are.
I get that.
Yeah. See where I am? Oh, you're getting shot at.
Mocked up.
Shoot. Oop. Forgot I don't want to move too quickly in this thing on planets. Yeah, right over here. Here, let's move farther back away. Where? I think that's just a giant tower of rock. Oh, right there. Yeah, you see me?
No, I'm still framing.
Uh, uh,